Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we got a can of beer from Sierra Nevada in Chico, California, and also Mills River, North Carolina. This is their porter, a rare sighting in the UK. It used to be a very much core range, and we get it over here all the time, but not for a long time. Bought this direct from Sierra Nevada. It's 5.6% ABV, so essentially they were making, I think, the porter and the stout. Maybe even before Pale Ale, but before it was a brewery, they were brewing beers like this in Ken's garage. So let's get this open. Yeah, so I've got it's relatively cold. It's pretty hot today. I'm channeling my inner Chico resident by drinking quite a condensation covered cool can of porter. No wrong with that, is there? Drinking a dark beer on a hot day. It's not. Yeah, it's hot. It's muggy. I should drink some beer, and this is the one I picked out of the fridge. So beer in the glass. I should expect pretty down black as night. I mean, there's some crimson tints to it, but pretty dark. The head, a frothy top of beige, darkish beige head. So swirl and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. I can already smell it from here. Ooh. I mean, these beers are very much inspired by traditional British brewing. That's a beautiful porter. Lots of kind of hedgerow, kind of fruits, a lot of like blackcurrant. And then you've got a slight tobacco note and leather. Freshly baked brown bread. Definitely this kind of like currant, blackberry, elderberry, but then a kind of a drier cocoa powder, leathery, slightly kind of licorice note. I mean, the complexity of the malts is just beautiful. I mean, quality ingredients is what, and beautiful expertise of the brewing art you will get from Sierra Nevada. So it smells absolutely delightful. So let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, that's just delicious, isn't it? I mean, I'd love to get a can of this and put it side by side with Fuller's London Porter, which I also, I mean, very much peers, I guess. Kind of classic kind of brewing, high quality. And it continues where it left off. Maybe I'm getting a bit more licorice and molasses in the flavour. Kind of dryish. Then those kind of brambles come through. Quite crisp, slightly smoky. Smoky burnt. Oh, the malt's beautiful. It's so soft but full. That kind of bitterness of, I guess a bit of roasted barley or some really kind of quite highly kilned crystal malts. Not outgoing at all. Beautiful, yeah. I mean, it's just perfection. I mean, if you want archetypal porter, this is what you got in the glass. So what's the difference between a stout and a porter? An old brewer friend of mine told me last time I asked him, I was like, so what's the difference between a porter and a stout? And he said, a porter will be a bit weaker, often a bit hoppier, and the difference between a porter and a stout is roasted barley. I think there's a bit of roasted barley in here, but maybe there isn't. But yeah, that's just so drinkable. I'm gonna pour the rest of it out. And that is a can of Sierra Nevada's, simply put, porter, 5.6% ABV. Just the archetypal American brewed British style porter. Beautiful stuff. I'm Rob from HopZine, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.